your boy Tebohore, and we are back at it again on the Search 101. And we don't disappoint. And we have a guest on this episode by the name Zanele Masombuka, and you will find out why she is here. She is, amongst 1% of students at CUT, right? But just to start her off, how are you doing, Zanele?
Well, I'm nervous, but I'm good. Thanks.
No, relax.
I'm very nervous, but
you're nervous.
Yeah.
No. I shouldn't have showed you the questions that I'll be asking, but I think you just actually saw them now. So don't even start preparing.
Yeah.
But let's start off with just making the viewers understand who is Zanele. Because I think I started off with saying you are 1% amongst performing students. We have a lot of things. I think you guys can see some trophies there, gold stuff. There's more that I'll show you. But who is Zanele before we get on to why we're here?
Okay. Lochani viewers, my name is Zanele Masombuka. I am 23 years of age.
Okay.
I am from Kwandebele, Siyabuso, which is located in the Mpumalanga province.
Yes.
Zanele is it depends on how you know me. Okay. So if you know me from school, high school, if you know me from varsity, if you know me from home, people have different experiences of me,
okay.
Right?
Yes.
So, but overall, Zanele is a very hardworking person. I think that's one thing all the people can say about me, right? Regardless of who you know me. Zanele is a very energetic. I'm an energetic person. I'm very hardworking. That's what I can say about myself. Unless if maybe you know me from somewhere else where I don't know. But nonetheless, that's Zanele Masombuka.
No, I think one thing I appreciate, when you ask ladies anything about themselves, they don't start with their age, and you went straight for the kill. You took out your age, and I think it shows about in terms of you're an open book. In terms of you having said you're energetic. I've seen like in your corridor videos with your, a lot is happening, and I can attest that you are a very, very vibrant person, an open book. But in terms of, I think you said that you are hardworking, right? But Zanele, what would you say that are your values as a person that, to a certain extent have created the type of person that you are? Your values.
Yeah. I think that's a very good question. I feel like everyone has values and principles that they hold, right?
Yeah.
So with me, I think I would say respect, right? Because maybe I can come across as maybe a rude person simply because of maybe the values that I hold. Not really rude per se. As I've said, it depends on how you know me and where you know me, right? Okay. But respect, yes. And maybe I think that is evident with maybe how I approach people and how I talk to people, right? I respect myself. I think maybe that's one value that I hold. Respect, and I think I'm very trustworthy at the same time. You can always rely on me. As an HC, I think people in my corridor could attest to that, right?
So what is an HC for those that don't know?
Oh, okay. HC, it means you're part of the house committee, right?
Yeah.
And we all have different portfolios. So my portfolio, I serve under the portfolio of academics, right?
Okay.
But basically, you're an all-rounder. You don't only deal with academics. You also handle your corridor, maybe assist in with other corridors as well.
Yeah.
But I think respect and other values now, I'm just learning them, and I'm trying to make them my values this year. I learned them this year. Yes. Respect, being trustworthy. Yeah.
Okay. I think when you started, you said that perhaps others, because you have a high standard of yourself, other people might think that you are coming across as a, disrespectful, or maybe. Why did you touch on that one?
I think I want to make emphasis on that one, right? Because sometimes you can have a specific way of how you view yourself, right?
Yeah.
But that's not how others view you, right? So I think, but I'm not going to focus on that.
Yes.
So by being maybe disrespectful, isn't it, when you might think you're respecting someone, right? But maybe you're not responding the way they want you to respond, and you might come across as rude. But at the same time, you are trying to uphold your values.
Yes. Okay. Now, I think it's understandable in terms of, obviously, when you feel a certain way, you don't hold it in because according to your values, you need to say what you feel.
True.
And sometimes other people might think that maybe to a certain extent you come across somehow. But that's good. Respect. But how has the experience of varsity been for you from first year? But before you touch on varsity, like high school, primary, let's say academical, you said you're in the portfolio of academics at the residence, right? Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think I need to be transparent, right?
Yeah.
So I went to a combined school. So I did grade R up to grade 9 in the same school. And then I went to high school to do grade 10 to 12.
Okay.
So I went to 2 schools basically. So with most of my experiences, nice and good experiences, I had them in my combined school because that's where I spent like most of my time.
Yeah.
But I could really say that even then I was smart, right? I was smart, but it wasn't really a big thing, you know? It wasn't, you are smart, yes, we know you. When it comes to awards, yes, you'll be recognized, but it wasn't really a thing, right? Up until I went to high school. So I went to Zanele primary school and then I went to Bushlebetu high school, like it's close to home.
Yes.
And then when I went to Bushlebetu, I did my grade 10. Yeah, you know, I get it when you have to change to another school, they don't know you there.
Yeah.
Right? Now you are trying, there's someone else that they know. Right? They started off grade 7 there, 8, 9, 10, so you have to prove yourself.
So you moved around grade 10
Yes.
when you're starting grade 10.
Yes.
And that's a critical time.
Yes.
With your academics, it's tough. That's
Yes.
Yeah.
And when I went to that school, there were already people that were known to be
Performers,
yes, smart, and yeah, so I got there. I remember first test, right? I remember we wrote our first test for business studies.
Yeah.
And then we got our results. When we got our results, I got 100%.
I get it. Nah.
And then
Not possible.
No, it's possible.
You just arrived.
I just arrived. And then it happened that the smartest lady in the class. Well, because I was not there yet.
Oh yeah.
When I arrived.
Yeah.
I dropped the bomb just like that. I think she got like 90 something, right? Because I think it was one of those control tests out of 100 or something. She got 90 something. And then my paper went to be moderated, came back as 100. Still.
So you studied?
Yeah. I used to study a lot, but I think now I study hard.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just smart.
100.
Yeah. So I think that's how even the teachers got to know me when I got to high school, right? And then I think I just took a sharp corner when I went to grade 11.
I mean, when you arrive and you get 100,
yes,
you can't go above 100. All you can go maybe, you know.
Okay, so I think I maintained the standard.
Okay.
Grade 10, everything was okay. I passed. I was not even studying that hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Just that I was able to balance my things. And well, where I come from, it's not busy, so you don't have anything else to do besides studying.
Okay.
So yeah, I passed. I had good grades. Grade 10. I went to initiation school.
Oh yes.
I came back late, grade 11.
Okay.
So when I came back late, I think I'm not even about to blame it on initiation school or arriving late. I just adolescent and so things.
Teenagehood.
You're not even you won't even believe me if I can tell you that I failed the term grade 11.
From 100.
Yes, I failed.
But I think you missed most of the year. That's why.
That's not even an excuse because I could have made up. Me knowing myself, I could have maybe dropped at 50% at least. Not.
I think you're being hard on yourself.
Yeah.
High standards. No. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think you learn more about.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I failed the term. I remember when I got my report because they gave us reports. They did not call parents to school, so they gave us our reports. I remember I failed accounting and maths. I did pure maths. And then my class teacher was my accounting teacher.
Yes.
Right. I started off even now having bad friends, right? Bad company. But I think also now that it's an experience, I'm glad that I experienced that because I'm not about to make the same mistake.
Failure. You experienced failure.
Because I remember when they gave us our reports, my friends were repeating the grade. My friends were repeating grade 11.
When you feel the 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for them it was normal because I remember they got their results and everyone was like, okay, Babo.
Yeah.
They did not even ask if I passed because they thought I passed.
Obviously.
But no, I remember, I think I failed. I did not even show them my report at home. Yeah, it was just
shock. Yeah.
But I think everything happens for a reason, man.
Yeah.
I failed that term. I think it was term 2. Yeah, term 2 is always hectic. Grade 11 is hectic. I always say that.
I agree.
All right. I think it's important that I highlight this. I bring this to everyone's attention. I failed. After failing, I tried, man, picking up my socks, right? And then, but then it was not enough because remember, there's a lot that was done. And already I'm demotivated as much as I try to study hard, but
it's trauma from that standard, and then it's trauma.
You understand?
Yeah.
So then there was this opportunity that came about, right? I was in grade 11. Now even teachers lost hope in me, right? Remember there was a competition once. I think I was doing grade 11. Competition. So this other teacher approached my friend about the competition. They did not approach me. My friend, not the friend that I had she was not my friend in grade 11, right? Yeah, but she was also smart.
Yeah.
So the competition, basically, it was a financial literacy speech competition, right? Yeah. So she called my friend and then she told her, this is the story, blah, blah, blah. She even called the smartest learner in the class. Now she was winning because she continued to maintain the standard. Right? And then they told them that here's an opportunity, you stand to get a bursary, you stand to get 30,000 for the school, 30,000 for yourself, laptop, tablet, whatever. Trips.
High school bursary.
Not high school bursary.
Going to
uni. You were in grade 11.
Oh, yes.
So basically they're already preparing you, right? Others were keen, right? But the girl then became my friend after what she did. She then said, "No, ma'am, I can't take this opportunity." And then the teacher was like, "Why are you saying that? I can recommend someone."
Yes, girl.
And the girl, she said that in front of the class, so the teacher could not even dismiss that. You understand? She then said, "I'm recommending Zanele." She was not even my friend that time. So the teacher could not even, you understand?
Fathom. Yes, how dare she?
Okay, so and now everyone witnessed that.
Right,
do you understand?
right.
Okay, cool. And then I had to stand up and then I went to speak to the teacher. But you could see that she had no faith, man.
Yeah, no,
because
she doesn't believe. Yeah.
So okay, then she told me, this is the competition. Here are the topics. You have to choose a topic. The competition was funded by FSCA. I'm not sure if you know FSCA.
I know, yeah.
The Financial Sector Conduct Authority. Go do your research. This is what you're supposed to do. Blah 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 blah. You understand? And I knew very well that was my chance.
Easy.
I knew very well that was my chance. I think already people. They knew me, but then I failed, and my status.
Get to the good news. We want to hear the good news.
All right.
Yes.
Let me take
Yes. The good news.
The good news that you wanted. My breakthrough.
I also believe in you.
At that time, nobody believed in me. Okay, I went home. I did my research. I basically was supposed to prepare more like a speech, but it's like more like a research. I remember I chose a topic: saving makes sense.
Saving makes sense.
Yes, that was my topic. I remember very well. So and then I think how many were we? I think 4 or 5. Then they had to choose 2 from the 5. Yeah. The teacher herself, she thought, okay, man, she was part of the team, but she'll be eliminated. You know.
She didn't have faith.
Do you understand? I think I put so much effort, man, to the thing. And we had to audition at the school before we went to
next level.
Okay. I remember when we auditioned, we auditioned for the teachers, English teachers, yes. And I got position 2, and the smart lady got position 1. Fine.
And I mean 2 are going.
Yes, 2 are going. Anyways,
you are in.
We are going there, right? External people, the FSCA will be there. They will judge us. I do not even have a problem with that. Fine. And then now they started criticizing the sizes of my skirt.
Then I'm scared, man.
I think that was another way of them making me not to go, right? Demotivating me.
Okay.
You understand? Yes, schools, they are saying I should go, but I feel like other people were not even able. Remember the day came, we went. The school bought me a new skirt. Fine.
Okay.
We went there. When we went there, I got position 1. Sure.
Next level, position 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
They get
So you beat number 1.
Number
from
1
your
did
school.
not get a position. Fine. Because when we went there, it was all I think it was a district level.
Yeah.
I think it was
Other districts.
no,
Or
no, it was
other
the
provinces.
same.
Same province.
No, it was the same district. Yeah. So it's if it's kind of this is Lijole Putswane,
Yes.
so it will be different schools from Lijole
Lijole
Putswane.
Putswane, okay.
Yeah, but then Siabuswa.
And
I'm
then-
from Gangala district, so it was schools from within Gangala
And
district.
then you get first position. So meaning you are winning, you are getting the bursary.
Yeah. No, we're not yet
Oh,
at that level.
yes.
So basically, when you win the district level,
But we must conclude because we need to get to varsity.
now we're getting there.
Yes, yes.
This one, I think it's
It's necessary.
It's my
But
background.
it's a good story.
Yes. Because everything started there,
Yeah,
honestly speaking.
yeah.
Okay, then I proceeded to the provincial level. Provincial level, that's when I met, I think we went to Emelo. Emelo it was Emelo, right? It's in Mpumalanga, but it's far from where I stay. They booked us there. We slept, I think, for I don't know how many days, and then it was competition. Blah, blah, blah. That was the determiner of the bursary.
Oh,
right?
final stage.
Not even final, this national. I went up to national.
Oh.
True.
Okay.
Right, we went there. We all delivered our presentations,
Yes,
so forth. I got position 1.
Again.
Yes, and I got the bursary.
Girl.
And I got the 60,000, so 30,000 for myself, 30,000 for the
True.
school. I got
How
your portable, your tablet, your
Yes.
what, right? I
Yes.
got all that. I think at that time, that's when I knew that I do have another chance, right?
Okay.
And I think getting that bursary also, it gave me courage to do better, because if you have a bursary, you have to pass.
Yes. You have to rewrite the story from scratch.
You
and
get
say
me?
You are capable.
Because you know very well, you got a bursary, it amounts to 300,000. And what's going to happen? You're going to forfeit the bursary simply because you do not pass. Because one of the requirements of having the bursary, you still have to pass. Yeah. And we went to the national level. So national level, I was representing Mpumalanga.
Okay.
But KZN took it.
Yeah.
Fine. But with the prizes for the national level, you're just topping up your prize.
Yeah.
So if you got 60,000, it means you're adding another 60,000. So
Oh.
the lady left with, I think, 120,000.
Sure.
And then I just was left with my 60,000. Fine. So after the competition, went back to school. I passed grade 11. I made sure.
And you proved the teacher very wrong.
Yeah. Me and her were now like this.
Friends.
Yeah.
But then if you guys became friends, ultimately, she didn't have faith, but ultimately you proved her wrong.
Yeah.
So she,
But honestly, I think she played a very huge role, because remember, she was the one helping me rehearse. She also had to be a motivator, because there will be times when I was like, nah, I'm no longer doing this. Because you get there, you find people wearing blazers and they are ready.
She motivated.
Yeah, because I wasn't always this talkative and
Yeah.
So I think she played a very huge role by being a role model at the same time. So at first the relationship did not start off as nice, but I understand now, because I'm doing teaching. I really do understand. So yeah, that's what happened. That was the ladder in everything. Went to grade 12 in 2020. COVID, did most of the work alone. I passed. What was the question?
So what's the teacher's name?
Oh, before
Before we get here, what's the teacher?
Memgwenya. Shout out.
Memgwenya. You produced here. We are what? In varsity. Your product. Let's get to varsity.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Varsity then.
Yeah.
I went to Rhodes University.
Uban.
Me! Hi guys.
Okay.
I mean, I lived, I've been
Rhodes.
living.
It's a good one, eh?
Yeah.
Proper.
I went to Rhodes University in 2021. And I passed metric in 2020. I passed with good marks, right? Got my distinctions fine.
Yes.
I went to Rhodes University 2021. And then I enrolled for BA Law and Organizational Psychology.
Okay. Law.
Right. So with the intention of doing the BA for 3 years and adding LLB for 2 years, right? So basically now I was impressed by having 2 degrees in the space of 5 years.
5 years. Shortcut.
Okay, I did exactly. Okay, I went through Rhodes first year. Second year, I was more of an SI, what you call an SI, yeah.
Yes.
So I think my experience there was very young. I went there, I think I was 17, 18. I was very young, right? Everything was nice, man. I had a bursary. I was living my best life. Allowance.
Bursary.
Allowance.
You are the girl that you thought you were.
Definitely, like, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So I passed again. When you have a bursary, you have to maintain the standard.
Yeah.
Passed first year. Second year was what you call an SI. I think that's when I had an introspection with myself.
Oh, okay.
Right, and not that I fell out of love with law or what I was doing, but I think I took a step back to say I think I want to do something different.
Oh, it's not who you think you are.
Yeah. So I was also an HC that side, second year.
Leadership roles. Leadership roles.
So my experience there, I think if I were to compare CUT and Rhodes, yes, I was in Rhodes for 2 years, but I did not really do much, right? Because there it was just studying all the time. Did not even have time for myself. The only time I had for myself was when I went home, and even when I was at home, I had submissions. So friends, yes, I had friends there. It was nice, man, but I think I was very young. Maybe sometimes taking a gap year, it helps, to try and figure out what you want to do, and also being prepared when you get to an institution. I don't think I was that prepared, because if you were to ask me about my experience at Rhodes, all I did was studying.
So, but in terms of at Rhodes, you were in leadership roles, HC equivalent and SI, and then were you in terms of academic achievements?
That's a very good question.
Yes.
I think I brought my...
What? A lot.
It's not from Rhodes. I think I brought there's a smaller one, top 10.
Oh yeah.
But I want to be honest with you.
You have posted somewhere, yes.
I'll show you.
These things are heavy and they are a lot. Yes.
With Rhodes, I want to be honest. I'm smart. I agree. But they're smart people.
Yeah? I mean, in high school you were at national level almost.
I'm smart, yes. But at Rhodes, I think... Okay, I was smart, but I was not number 1 smart.
No, yeah, I mean, but you are one of the smarts.
But I was not that. When I say smart, yes, I was smart, but then maybe top 10 years I'll be number 5.
Oh, you are smart.
But not as compared to CUT. I'm not even comparing the standards, but I'm just saying, I don't know if maybe it also depends on what I was doing then and what I'm doing now. Right? And also maybe it goes with when you do something that you love, maybe there's a difference, right? Because I was putting so much effort, like I used to put so much effort, but it was just like too much. Yeah, but I used to pass.
Okay. Now let's get to CUT because let's get to CUT.
CUT.
Please.
You have my heart.
Yeah.
I'm grateful for the experience I got from Rhodes, right?
Yes.
Even the standard and end. Because when I then, 2023, I took a gap year from Rhodes. I did not register, right? I was supposed to do my final year, but I'll go back.
So from bursary to, self-introspection, gap year.
Sure.
So you experienced the bursary for 2 years?
Yes.
Okay.
So initially, but the bursary was for 3 years.
Okay.
Right. So, and then I took a gap year, and then they sent me an email to say, no, if you're not registering, then...
Understandably.
Understand, right?
Yes.
No, we are leaving you because we have to fund you. If you're not doing anything, we can't fund you.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that was the most hectic year of my life. But then fine, I then had to decide what I'll be doing, right? I did not do any part-time job, whatever, 2023. I just self-introspection, right?
Correct, yes.
Very important. I then decided, what is it that I want to do, right? I then said, okay, fine, let me do teaching, right? And not simply because it's an easy route, or ganjani, but I think it was one of my options. When you're in high school and they ask you what you want to do after high school, and you say teaching. They will always discourage you.
Yes.
Teachers will always
Yes,
discourage you.
yes.
That's why I never even applied for teaching.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
But initially, that's something that I wanted to do from the get-go.
Teaching.
Just that I got this. You can't do teaching with level 7 in accounting. You can't do. You understand?
Oh, you have more that you can do.
Basically,
Yeah.
I understand them, right? Because I think even as a teacher, that's an advice I'll give a person,
Makes
right?
sense, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even blame my teachers for that. So I remember I even made a vow that I'll never do teaching in my life. I don't want to find myself doing accounting for the rest of my life. But here I am now.
Teacher.
Yeah. So yeah, gap year, fine. I lost the bursary, and then CUT. I applied in different institutions. I did not even know that there was CUT, right? Because I remember I googled universities in South Africa.
Okay.
Honestly,
Yeah.
there was like I saw CUT and I was like, hey, it doesn't even have an application fee. There's no need for me not to apply. I then applied.
Yeah.
I remember I applied to Northwest responded first.
Okay.
I got accepted at Northwest.
I'm sure a lot of them responded.
Yes,
Yeah.
but Northwest was the first one to
Yeah.
respond. And then I rejected the offer simply because Africans and English.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So CUT, I then said, okay, let me take CUT, right? And I came here. Okay, this is not the traditional university, and it's University of Technology. Fine. I came here knowing very well that I'm doing corrections. So I told myself, I don't have a reason to fail now. Because it means I don't learn.
Because you want to be a teacher.
Besides,
Yes.
I made my mistakes.
Oh.
I got my turn
Yes.
to make mistakes.
Yeah.
At this point, I can't make those very same mistakes.
You're
At Rhodes, I even wrote this up.
Sure.
You will never
Yeah.
believe that, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. When I came here, I came with an idea that I'm not even gonna repeat the same mistakes because already I have a memorandum. What do you mean?
But as a top achiever, you've experienced things that not even top achievers, not even normal students experience.
True.
Because but I think, like you are saying, you've experienced enough now.
Yeah. So when I got here, I was just doing corrections. First year I got here, I was like, I don't even have a reason to fail. I won't say it's easy, but I think it goes with doing something that you like, right?
Yeah.
I got here, remember they were pranking us. I'm like, I was an HC before. Why are you pranking me?
What was the prank?
Kind of what was the prank? We had to go to the gate, call our parents, we're not accepted. Was it that?
Pack your bags.
Yes,
and go.
yes,
Okay.
I think that was the prank. Yeah, I think that was the prank.
Okay.
Now you have to follow all these rules.
Okay.
That time I was an HC, right?
Yes.
Back then, but now I have to follow all these orders.
Yeah,
and I think even HCs that time did not even know that I once was an HC because I was like, you know what? Let me experience this, man. It's a different institution. Let me have an experience, you know, and let me just fully allow myself to experience. Because at Rhodes, I was that one first year that was like this, right? It was COVID, never got to experience most of the things. So like, let me just experience. Academic wise, tell her to. It's like I'm not here to play.
The best or nothing. Academic wise, Sila.
Yeah.
The best or nothing.
Yeah. So. Varsity, I think varsity for me, CUT. That's where I got the experience and eyes for varsity.
So, but what are the things that you've been recognized for academically? I think there's a lot of things here, you know.
Yeah.
If I check 2024, there's residence here, certificate. You are obviously this is 2025, right? And then there's best first year student. You. 2024. And then Bachelor of Education in Senior Phase awarded to Zanele Masombuka for, is it 87%?
Yes, that's my average.
Average.
Yes.
Yes. In 2024.
Yeah.
And then there is best second year. So you are best first year. Best second year.
Why not best third year?
2025, and it's signed by the dean.
True.
My gosh. And then there's overall best student, right? Signed by the dean in 2025. So with these certificates, where do you collect them, and in terms of them being given out? And then there's this one here, in humanities faculty, average 85%.
That's the residence one.
Residents, ne?
Okay, so
Yeah.
awards. I like awards, yes, because they show that you.
And even some trophies here. Yeah.
They show that you work. So with 2024, I got recognized by the residents.
Yes,
It's that day,
yes.
right? As I think with the residents, they just recognize you based on your average, right? I think that's the 87% one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that certificate in 2024, and then in 2025, that's where now you have an average for both first semester and second semester.
Yes.
So if, let's say for instance, I'm a best student for third year, I'm gonna get those certificates next year because they have to have averages for both.
Yes, for the year, both semesters.
Yes. So I then got, I was recognized as the overall achiever in 2024.
Overall meaning,
Yeah, let me
in
just.
terms of what?
Let me highlight that one.
Yes.
Overall achiever means CUT, it's welcome and bloom,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So overall achiever, it means that if there are 900 students registered for my specialization
Yes.
from first year to fourth year, I'm the overall achiever.
You. Both campuses. How many students does CUT have? Probably 30K, ne? Because I don't know, 20 something, 6,000 this side.
Yeah, I just don't know the numbers, but
Yes.
I think they should stipulate that so that it has some substance, you know.
Yes.
But that's what it means, right?
Yes.
And then also, I got recognized for being number one in my, in my year of study,
Yes,
right?
yes.
First, as a first year, that's why best first year.
Oh, yes.
Right, so overall and best. And then I got those certificates in Bloom because that's the main campus, right? Obviously, they get signed by the dean and. So that's what you call, in other institutions, they call them merit awards.
Yeah.
Right. And then, or you basically are part of the dean's list. In other institutions, they call them
Dean's list.
Yes. And then for 2025, I got to collect the awards this year, right?
Oh, yes.
So basically, I'm running second year again. So it means nobody bid or took my title.
Girl.
Yeah.
So that's why you got these trophies, ne?
Yes. This one is for this year.
This year or
Last year. Right.
So meaning for how you performed this year, you'll be going next year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So it's like, okay, they take you to Blom, and then it's like a formal setting, ceremony.
Yeah. You meet other people that are like you.
Yeah. And then they give you lunch, dinner.
Yeah.
Cooked by the chefs. Chef school.
Nicely prepared.
3 course. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, guys. No, we have best students within our Welcome Campus residences, and we appreciate students like yourselves, that show normal students that maybe might not think that they are capable, that this thing is possible, and CUT recognizes people like that, you see. But I want us to get to the more interesting questions, because at the end of the day, as you said, at Canada University that you went before,
Rhodes,
you are an HC, you are also in leadership roles. What leadership roles were you in CUT general?
Okay, so in my second year, because in your first year you can't really be anything, you don't have experience, right?
Yes.
Second year I was a mentor, right? So basically a mentor, you don't teach, you don't only teach students, right? But you serve as a role model.
Yeah,
I was a mentor in 2025 years, and then I applied to an HC for 2026. Currently I'm an HC.
HC.
Academics, yes.
All right, so what... Okay, no, my question. So, but you've really had a very academic, a full academic experience of varsity, and I would think also in high school, the same thing. Bursary. It's not everyone that gets bursaries, you know. And yeah, but to the more fun questions, in terms of let's talk about the people around you, right? Your friends, your friendship circle. Because when you achieve in life, you know, the bigger question becomes, they say that you are most likely to be just like the 3 top close people that you have around you. Yeah, so, but what impact has your friendship circle had on you?
Okay. So, I'm going to talk about the friendship I have now with Ogom.
Yes.
Right. So, in my first year, I did not really have friends. Let me be quite honest. The only person that was my friend was my roommate. Because, like, when someone is your roommate, they become your friend.
Yeah.
Right? And we're doing the same course but different specializations. Right? So, most of the time, maybe if we were writing common subjects or common modules, then we'd study together, but not most of the time. Started having friends in 2025, which was my second year, right? And so all my friends were doing the same course but different specializations, right? So they're majoring in languages and I major in commerce.
Teaching,
right? Yeah, but we do have common models.
Yes.
So what I can say about, so the question is, what can I say about our friendship?
Yes, the impact that they have had on you. Obviously, they are your friends and you are an academic weapon. And I don't know, but in terms of the relationship you have with them, academically or otherwise, how is it? Is it something that, in most cases, your standard of studying affects them? You know, is it a fluid?
I get your question.
Yeah.
You
must be direct. You must be brief to the point.
I get your question.
Yes.
Okay. Even how we started off being friends,
Yeah.
right? We started off being friends by studying together.
Oh, okay.
Right? That's how we started. Because they were friends with my roommate.
Oh.
Because they are studying together, they go to the same class, doing the same things, right? Do group assignments together. So I remember this one time, because you even used to stay in the same corridor, right? So they would come to my roommate and I would explain something better.
Yes.
Do you get me?
I get it. I get it.
That's how it started,
Because,
right?
yeah.
I would explain something better, they would go right, and when they go right, they find the exact thing.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's how it started.
Yeah.
Then it started off as, obviously when you see that something, you're benefiting from something,
yeah.
why not go full force?
Full force, yeah.
That's how the friendship started, right? We then started studying together. I think we were writing, was it final exams? Final, if not mid, I don't remember quite well. Yeah, mid last year.
Okay.
So we started off studying together. And after studying, now the exams are done, let's go celebrate. That's how it started, honestly. We go eat, we celebrate, and then next semester we should do the same again, right? Yeah. And then that's how we started off being friends, right? So I would then say with my friends, they're very hard workers, right? Yeah, they're very they're hard workers. Yeah. And I think then I'm also a hard worker, right? So I think we gel well together. Yeah, because even how our friendship started.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's good. That's proper. I think based on the caliber of student that you are here at CUT and welcome within the residence, it's expected, as you said, obviously, in terms of it was not something planned, but because you could offer yourself to explain certain concepts and it was an open, obviously, interaction. I'm sure even they could. It was a vice versa, But now you guys are friends, and I think I have to a certain extent seen like the friendship that you have with your friends. It's interesting to see you guys. You take care of yourself, When there's time to study, you study. When there's time to enjoy, you don't play.
True.
Yeah, and
True.
you don't care about who else, who thinks what.
True.
You enjoy. You understand? I have a question that I would like to ask, ne?
Sure.
And I'm just going to ask it direct. You'll answer as direct as you can, right? but I'm asking it based on your personality as a person that is to a certain extent sure of themselves and the standard that they have. You know, would you consider yourself an alpha within the circle of your friends?
Hey, your question me.
The alpha female.
Oh. I wouldn't really say that.
Okay.
I wouldn't really say that.
Okay. Yeah.
I wouldn't really say that.
Okay.
Well, I have maybe a huge personality, right?
Okay.
They also have their own personalities, right? I wouldn't really say that I'm the alpha of the group, right?
Yes.
But in a way, I don't know how we're able to do it, Nick. But in a way, with all our different personalities, because I have another, within the same circle, there's another one that is almost similar to me.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Okay.
We have a way of, there'll be a time where you feel like the other one is the boss, and the other one is the boss, and the other one is the boss. But
Yes.
we embrace that. It's do you understand?
Based on context, what's happening.
Honestly,
Yeah, okay.
honestly.
No, I think
there's no leader, there's no ringleader.
So there's no, when Zanele decides Siyabangena, okay, Siyabangena.
No,
Okay.
honestly speaking.
No.
Because I feel like we have different personalities, and all of us, we have where we excel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's understandable. I mean, you said you're an HC, ne? And I think you've been a mentor, SI, HC now. So the next obvious step is wardenship, to be a warden, right? Would you consider being a warden?
You're putting me on a spot.
I think you have the...
Don't say qualities.
No, qualities in terms of your experience, you know? Yeah, at the previous university that you are. You've seen a lot. Yes.
You're putting me on a spot. Hot seat.
I mean, be straightforward.
Let me be honest, Name. I'm not saying
What are you saying?
I'm not saying I can make a good warden or whatever, right? I'm not saying I'm going to apply. I'm not saying I'm not going to apply.
Yeah,
but I'm not confirming anything,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Let me just share my insights, Name.
Yeah.
Would I consider running for warden?
Yes.
Before
It's just considering. It's not
okay,
doing
yes,
it.
I would.
You would.
I would.
Okay.
Maybe I
Yeah.
would.
It's just a consider.
I would.
Yes.
I would. And
And there's nothing wrong with considering it.
yeah, I would. Because I think if I were to apply to be a warden, it'll be next year, maybe as a final year, you know. Because there are a lot of things to consider.
Okay.
When I apply for a position, I consider a lot of things. You know? So as to avoid not being able to execute your duties because you never sit down with yourself and thoroughly, you know, prepare yourself.
So it wouldn't be applying this year, it would be applying next year. You go to the interview this year, you are awarded next year.
Is it not supposed to be like that?
No.
Oh,
I'm hearing so next year you're doing your final year.
yeah.
Next year.
Yes.
Oh, so meaning you apply this year.
I'm not saying anything.
We will leave it there.
But I would consider.
Okay.
I would something that I can consider honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think obviously you are an HC now. You are Umama. Hey guys, this. Yeah, but I've seen how you navigate your corridor, and it's good to see that the relationship that you have with your corridor. You know, I've seen videos, and it's like they don't see you as a leader. You are one of them. You know, and it's beautiful to watch.
And that was not expected.
Yes.
That was not expected, considering how other people know me and how they perceive me. That was not expected.
Exactly.
True.
So, within your corridor at Resne, what have your kids taught you as a leader?
Yeah. Once you're in charge of a corridor, you assume the position of being a mother. right? I don't have a child, but already the experience I have with my corridor, I then see that, there are certain things that you need to be ready for once you have a child.
Yes.
I've learned to not to take sides, right? To be neutral in everything that I do, right? Like, for instance, if I wished you a happy birthday at 12, I must not wish Luto a happy birthday at 1.
That is possible.
But that's the thing is,
Okay, yeah.
let me try to explain.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Because sometimes you might take something lightly, right?
Okay.
You might say, at least I wish them a happy birthday.
Yeah.
That's the least I could do, right? But someone else might say, you are very considerate to the one that you wished at 12.
Oh, same time, yeah.
Do you get me? If I sent you a lengthy text at 12, but I sent maybe Luto a text at 2, a short message.
No, that one is tough, that one. It means something.
Do you get me?
It means something, yeah.
It does, right?
Yeah.
That it taught me to be neutral in everything that I do. Right?
Consistent, yeah.
You have to be consistent. And I think also it taught me to plan, because I have to know everyone's birthday. I'm making an example.
Yeah.
I have to know everyone's birthday.
Yes.
The date, the calendar date. They're written.
Where do you get the calendar from?
I bought it.
Okay.
It's more like a year plan now.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So, you have to. I think I've learned to plan, right? To be neutral, to plan. I know very well someone's birthday tomorrow.
Oh.
Probably I wrote. No, I'm.
EG.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's someone's birthday tomorrow. I wrote their message. I personalized their message a week ago. Yeah.
That's proper. That's planning.
Do you get me? Also, I've learned to. I don't want to say to be emotional about things, because HCs would say, all these people, they come to me, all these people who have problems, they come to me, but who takes care of my problems? And once you ask yourself that question,
It's child. Yeah.
over.
You drop the ball.
Do you understand? So I've learned to not make things about myself, but about my corridor,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Because you might raise that question, but then at the end of the day.
Okay, yeah. So I think I'm nearing my second last question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Where do I see myself in 5 years? I think if things go as planned, I have a job, right? I'm working. I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
I think I'll probably even further my studies, right? Maybe I have a car.
Yeah. What type of car though?
I don't know cars, but a nice car.
A nice car.
Right?
Okay.
Maybe I went back home to renovate here and there,
Oh, okay.
I
5
don't.
years. You must know this is 2026. 5 years is 2031.
But it's not fun, eh? Do you think? But I can do all that.
No, it's possible.
There's a lot that you can do in a year.
But I think you would have done more than that.
More than that, eh? Maybe even get married.
Okay.
Hey, yeah,
Okay,
maybe
okay.
have a family, you
Okay,
know.
yes,
Yeah. I think that's where I see myself. Maybe even start a business.
Yeah. What type
Yeah.
of business?
Honestly, I'm not one person that can do a lot with her hands.
Okay.
But I think beauty,
Okay.
yeah, you can do a lot as a part-time job. If I'm a teacher or I'm working and then there's something else I'm doing on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's good. So in terms of the people that are watching, right, that are inspired by what you've achieved, and they think that they're not sure if they're capable, right? What message do you have for students that are just finding it hard to manage life in university, academics and life, things happen at home. Some people move from Eastern Cape to come at rest, but they still get NSFAS. Money has to go home, and then issues affect their academics, Yeah. If you can just look at the camera and speak directly to them, yeah.
Okay, I think people should, especially as a student, you should be okay with things not going as planned, right? But sometimes, because I think once you plan things, you expect them to go as planned.
Yeah.
It's okay to fail, once or twice, because that's how you learn in life,
Yeah.
right? Just because you failed you like one module doesn't mean that's the end of your journey. You can always make up and pass. It doesn't even mean that you won't get a job just because you failed one module, right? So I think people find it difficult you might find it difficult to balance your academics and your life, right? You're doing it for the first time. So be easy on yourself. As much as you can fail, but do have your plan B. Yes, you fail, your plan A failed, but what is your plan B? That's what works in life in general, right? And I think, again, don't envy other people, because if you put yourself under pressure to say, if Deborah does it better, why am I not even doing it to the same standard? You know, I think others were not even aware of my background now. If you're not aware, now you can see why maybe I do things, I'm always a step ahead, because I'm doing my corrections, you know. So don't envy other people. Just live your life according to your ability, right? And other things, you learn them through the journey. You will learn that when you work better when you do like this, when you do like this. So that's how you get to be able to manage your life and academics. Just be easy on yourself. You've got this.
No, thank you, Zanele Masombuka, for gracing us with your presence. We appreciate the knowledge that you've obviously shared with us. And I think those of you that are watching, guys, please like the interview, share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the Switch 101. And I think we'd like to close it with our switching them. Let's take it high, because the camera and the laptop here. Yeah, double tap, ta, switch. Thank you. Number one.
Thank you. Yeah.
The Switch 101.